Other than that, I think I'll probably end it here today. This one will probably be a little bit of a shorter stream, but we'll see
This is ridiculous!
what's going on here.
You've had more than enough time. Why are the calculations still not done?
Who is this man?
But Professor, it's impossible to be any more precise with our current equipment.
Not even the most cutting-edge engineering science or orbital science will allow for...
I will not be told what is or isn't possible by assistants! We knew about an inevitable lack of precision going into this. The theory is complete. Now do your job and find a way to realize it! It's as simple as that! You are working in the finest laboratory in all of Calvert, and it is high time that you started thinking like it!
I wonder if this is one of the disciples of Professor Epstein, or Epstein. Epstein is a little bit different. Epstein. I wonder if this is one of his tutelage members. He kind of gives me that vibe. Like, he definitely gives me a oh man, what is Professor Schmidt, just off of basic initial impression. This man, like, the design in his face, this man is ancient. I ain't never seen a man with this much detail and attention on that man's face, so I know he's important.
Whatever. I'll be back to hear your results in the morning. Just get to making progress!
Not another all-nighter.
I didn't think losing to Professor Cronkite would push him this far off the deep end.
That sounds like Fee's voice.
I don't disagree, but complaining isn't gonna get us anywhere. All we can do is get back to work.
I wonder if she's gonna be like another case of T.O. Yeah, the Vern Industrial Company. Okay, so it's definitely
This
someone.
wasn't what we agreed. You both gave me your word that you would stay on until the Zypha standard was ready for the general population.
Oh, sorry. But my main research really needs my attention right now.
Wait, no, that can't be who I think it is. No. I think I'm just being something different.
I've covered all the tasks I was specifically left with, though.
As have I. Now it's time I devoted myself to that other project. Unless you would be willing to take responsibility were a problem to arise due to my lack of attention.
You know I can't do that.
Then it seems we've nothing else to discuss.
I really am sorry about this. Oh, I need to keep making improvements to that other thing I was given, too.
Ugh, why must the professor's students all be like this? Not to mention the woman herself. If she hadn't just up and left Basel in the first place, this wouldn't be an issue.
Basel. That name seems familiar.
Meanwhile,
for some
Professor
reason.
Callahan's obsessed with his research into Adios knows what.
I'm assuming Professor Callahan is probably the first guy that we've seen.
What? Atwas and Red Star are threatening patent litigation? Then have their legal representative take care of it. Uldra and ZCF have a partnership now? Is this through that tech union? What are the details? Project AF's been leaked, but we had an agreement with Tyrell. It's already time for those educational visitations. Ugh, I don't have the time for this.
This man is having the worst day of his life right now. I'm not gonna lie with you.
Why can't problems ever come one at a time?
Amen, brother.
I can't deal with all of this. Wait a second. I may have just worked out the perfect card to play. She left another student back here, didn't she? As I recall, he's become obsessed with that old facility.
I knew it. This is the best time of the day to see the Great Shadar Triangle.
Oh, that's a boy. I did not know that was a boy.
I just wish there was a little less cloud cover.
Wait. Whoa, hold up. Is that a telescope? Yo, they're starting to get into the space. Oh, snap. This is about to get crazy. Oh my gosh, we've been waiting. Ooh, I hope that's what's going on. Oh my gosh, bro.
By the looks of it, their conjunction will be about 10 months from now, so that should do it for my homework. I just hope she'll be back before then.
Who will be back?
Oh, don't mind me, it's nothing.
They said, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. How could I not be when I've got the two of you?
Wait, huh?
And I'm not a child anymore. I can keep things safe in Gran's absence.
Adios above. You're too young to always be so serious. Hey there. How's it going so far?
Wait. No.
I assume you mean with the new lens? I couldn't try it out fast enough. It's accurate to 0.03 microarch. The engineers of the artisanal district really are second to none.
Wasn't gonna settle for less than perfect on one of the professor's homework assignments. But I was really asking about you. You sure you're not working yourself too hard lately?
I'm fine. Honestly, I am. But thank you for always caring about me. It means a lot. Especially since I'm sure you already have your hands full with work from above as it is.
Oh, I won't hear a word of that. You just leave worrying about that kind of stuff to me. Everyone's got their role to play in the world, whether it's as a researcher or as an engineer. And we wouldn't be fit to call ourselves artisans of Basel if we weren't willing to come help the professor's favorite student.
Well, thank you very much then. Oh, excuse me. Mr. Townsend, what could the CEO want with someone like me? What? Hold on a second. What do you...
This is so crazy. So, like, it looks like that's definitely not an archaism, but, it's definitely not... Could it be orbital gear? Like how Altina Millium George has? Like a combat shell? Interesting.
But this is the professor's... I'm on my way.
That boy gone.
Ugh. What nasty crap is Townsend up to this time?
See what the gang is up to. I think that's... Oh no, this is gonna be... Yeah! Artemis Academy. There go Agnes. Roughly 100 years ago, the Calvardian monarch was approaching its breakout. Outside of Calvard, the vast empire in East Samaria had fallen, and the empire had annexed Crossbell for the umpteenth time. Meanwhile, at home, citizens were starving and the aristocracy ruled with an iron fist, ignoring the people suffering. This led to a group of unlikely heroes standing up to the fight against injustice, led by Sheen Dirk, a firebrand student. At the time, few were willing to lend an ear to the seeming pipe dream of democratic revolution that she spoke of. But in due course, it began to resonate with the young in particular, and before long, she found herself leading a popular movement. The elites of the time fought hard to keep her movement at bay, causing many to lose their lives and for Sheena herself to be locked away. But they could not stop the movement from becoming a revolutionary army with Dirk as its symbol. It was this army that toppled the kingdom. Even then, she still had the betrayal of her friend, Augustine the philosopher, and the invasion of the Empire's provincial armies to contend with. But in the end, Sheena Dirk went on to become Calvert's first president and achieve a great many things during her time in power. Miss Claudel, could you give us an example or two?
Of course! Her most well-known achievements are the Calvardian Constitution, which guides us to this day, and Edith's designation as our capital.
Okay.
However, I think that the founding of this very academy also deserves a special mention. The opinions of a great many thinkers, including her comrade, the artist Aramis, were reflected in its creation. But even the Royal Academy in neighboring Liberal and a military academy in Erebonia, our enemies at the time, served as inspirations. Aramis was founded to be a place where people of all races, nationalities, and beliefs could come together for the benefit of all. And I believe that as a result, it is a perfect embodiment of the ideals upon which our republic was established.
Quite so. Among her accomplishments, that one is especially pivotal. Aramis became the first head of this academy, and the influence his work had on the field of art cannot be... Boy, Agnes is so smart. She's so pretty, too.
Talk about stiff competition, huh?
Shush! Pay attention to the lesson.
Oh, Albert. Albert, actually... Earlier on in the game, Albert pressed us because he wanted us to know, or he basically wanted to make sure that Agnes was safe. He heard that what she did was shady, and you know, her employer wasn't the most well respected or well known or had the best reputation. So this man pressed us in an alleyway and was like, you better not be, you better make sure you keep Agnes safe. She doesn't need to be with you. She's da 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 da. So Albert is crushing hard on Agnes. I got a feeling I don't think that's gonna be reciprocated. Poor Albert, but hey man. Hey, you like what you like at the end of the day, right? As I'm sure you're aware, next week marks the beginnings of educational visitations. However, there are still a few of you who haven't chosen where they want to go. Much like the school festivals in April, this is a test of what you can do independently. You need to book your own lodging as well, so I expect these few submissions by the start of next week. That will be all. If you would, class representative?
Yes, sir. Stand. Bow.
I know it's out of the country, but Crossbell's a top contender for sure. Yeah, I'm dying to see Arkansas in person. I'm interested in Crossbell too, but I want to visit somewhere quintessentially Calvardian this time. Orachion looks so pretty. I can't wait. Langport and Messeldon wouldn't be bad choices either. I want to go see the ocean. I'm quite interested in Tharbad too, especially after the film festival they just held. That man, you coming or what? So what's eating away at you? What do you mean? We're talking about where you want to visit, of course. Immediately, the whole thing isn't a compulsory part of our curriculum, so any first or second year can choose not to go. But you're not seriously considered passing it up, are you? Was I that easy to read? Well, you both already know about my circumstances, and I suppose they're not worth hiding to begin with, but I still don't know whether my job will need us to go anywhere, so I'm waiting until the last minute to decide. I knew it. You do seem to take a lot of business trips with that gig, huh? They got another new face recently though, right? That concierge maid woman? Oh, are you are you concerned she's gonna get a lead on you? She is supposed to be really pretty. That's not the issue here. Grr. Oh, Albert. Just tell her, man. Just tell her. I know it's easier said than done, and heck, I ain't got no way to tell nobody to tell that to somebody, but hey, man, listen.
Sounds like someone's having fun in here.
I already know who that is. That's Rin. Yep, I already knew. Whew. Good afternoon.
The same to you. I'll be doing a bit of visitationing myself, incidentally, since I enrolled this year. If we end up going to the same place, I'll do what I can to help with your lodgings. By the way, I think it's fine to leave your decision until the last minute if you're that concerned about your work-school balance.
Not the winky face. Well, oh shoot, I forgot to read hers, I'm sorry. You're teasing me again, aren't you? Still, I appreciate you saying so. Well, either way, I'd way rather stick with you, Agnes. That's why you haven't picked either, right, Albert? Not putting him on the spot. I just don't want to rush into a decision. Where are you planning on going anyway? Crossbell like so many others?
Actually, I know a few too many people there for that to be a good choice. I visited Longport and Arasion plenty too, and Tharbad isn't quite as enticing with the festival over.
I really wonder about her sometimes. She's just one big mystery.
No, I've made my mind up to go somewhere else entirely.
Where are you going?
A city that's like no other for experiencing both Calvard's history and its innovation, filled with wisdom and technology. A place where you can see the future of the Zypha Standard, the Orbal Network, and so much more.
Oh my gosh, is this place basically gonna be the Ruhr of this game, or the Ruhr of Calvert? Oh gosh. Oh. You mean October 18th, 1208, 11:03 a.m. Chapter 4, Disaster Protocol. Oh god.
I read your report. I'm pleased to see everything seems to be going swimmingly. I foresee no major issues in you conducting your support and operational work from Edith.
Oh, her casual is cute. I like that.
As such, I will leave all but emergency matters to your discretion while you're with Arkwright Solutions.
Thank you very much. I will continue to report all I can regarding the Almada matter, too, aside from the agreed exceptions.
Please do. Although I can't help but feel that much will fall under the exceptions umbrella.
I do apologize about that. However...
Oh, I didn't mean to sound critical of you. This arrangement doesn't violate the terms of our agreement in any way. I'm just sure you appreciate that we cannot allow complete free reign a la a certain society's agents.
Of course. That degree of freedom would not befit a corporate setting.
Huh. Now, I am very interested in the actions of Van Arkwright and his personal hollow, just as much as I anticipate perusing your own data from your time there. I'm counting on you, Ms. Twinings.
I will not disappoint you, Mr. Thorndyke.
Thorndyke.
Our Duke truly is an enigma, even to those in it like me. They prioritize profit above all else, but also use a perfect mixture of truth and lies to blur just how far their reach really extends. But I suppose I'm in no position to decry that. Well then, it's time I started work for today.
The heck was that? Oh, the garage. This man loves his cars, bro.
Oh, there you are. Someone's in a good mood today.
Hey, done with school for the day?
I sure am. Are you doing some maintenance before work? You're so dedicated.
My girl only deserves the best.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, your corpse used cars to get around too, right? Your pop's a car buff at all? I don't know if I'd say that. He drives a limo, that I know. Oh, but he's pretty picky about his tires and shock absorbers, whatever those are. I bet if you're driving across mountains and deserts all the time, you need only the best. You have no idea how much work I put into tuning her up so we'd have a smooth ride over the sand dunes in Thurbad. Really? I would have never guessed you did anything special. Okay, let me give you a primer. So the most important tweaking you can do is to the suspension, right? And what's that over there? Yeah, that. It came from Elysium this morning. It's a present from the Crown Prince. That's right.
I threw in a bonus on top of your base reward, so you have something extra to look forward to.
It's a custom part made with top quality materials, and I mean top quality. Being successor to the throne means real money to burn. Kinda pisses me off that he conveniently sent it just as it was starting to get a little too snug for everyone to fit in. Is it something designed to add more seats to the back of the car then? Huh? How'd you know? Or how'd you guess? I think I've told you this before, but I've got a brother who left our corpse and set out on his own. When he came back to the village for a brief visit last year, he had something like that attached to his car too. Though it's possible he's got a different car now. Gotcha. He's probably riding the same one if I had to guess. You think so? Maybe you're right.
I thought I might find you here, Van. And hello, Fairy.
Hi, Agnes.
Yes!
You always get here 10 minutes early. I don't mind you being a little more lax, you know.
I'm sure you don't, but it's a hard habit to break once you've started.
Guess that means I can hit the hay a while longer then.
Okay.
You should try taking a page or two out of her book, Mr. Serial Nightcrawler.
Hey, what I do in my free time's my business, Chief.
You do know it's almost noon.
Yeah, almost noon.
Oh, God.
I'm glad to see everyone gathered.
Now get some grub and get out of here before the lunch rush hits.
Get out of here.
Oh, you may.
Thanks a bunch. Let's go eat, guys.
Sure thing. Man, any more people and we won't know where else to put them.
Maybe, but I think it's nice.
The group had an early lunch at Montmartre. Once done, they gathered in the office to plan out their workload. This will be the final day of my trial period. I hope I'll be able to learn quite a bit from you all by the end of it. I'm not sure you even have anything to learn at this point. You know so much about everything here that it almost feels like we're the ones learning from you. She's already wrapped up all of our pain in the ass paperwork too. You should just make her the boss and be done with it. Hell no! But it really is a big help having you here. You're not an assistant so much as a superhero. But I'm sure you've got your share of other things to do elsewhere, so no need to cross every T and dot every I on my account. It's not doing the crew any favors to be so dry on work either. Start making some time for yourself. Oh, but I couldn't. I know I'm not as capable as you, but I'll work hard to narrow the gap between us. So please let me share some of the load. Everyone needs a good work-life balance. I'm here to help too. Why? If she wants to do all the tedious shit, just let her. Especially since someone's got something else on their mind just eating away at them. Well, you just want an excuse to be lazy. You get him, Fairy. Show do. Your wild combat style already makes you hard to fight with, you know. You want to take this outside, small fry? Let's do it. That's enough, you two. I would much rather all of you were able to focus on your studies and hobbies. But if you insist, I will endeavor to use some of my time for my own benefit. Glad to hear it. So it goes without saying that Rosette's coming with me today, but so's Agnes. Her orbital staff has just been updated, and I want her to try out this new service I've been hearing about. Oh, that sounds good. I guess she would be a lot more suited to than me. Pretty sure I could master it in minutes if I gave it a whirl. I don't know. Might be tough for someone with a wild combat style. Anyway, I'm still gonna bring one of you two round us out. Whoever's left to be handling the office work, shopping, and stuff like that. No slacking allowed. Wouldn't dream of it. Yeah, sure. Hurry up and pick then. Now, you already know what I gotta do. I'm sorry, Fairy, but it's Aaron. Anya's orbital staff has been updated to use more powerful subparts. Obtain the white headpiece 2 weapon subpart for Anya's weapon. So let's go see what this new service is about, shall we? We'll use it from a special computer in your room, right, Rosette? Yes, I'll point it out to you. Let's do this. Okay, so the expense reports go here, these papers go there. You good there? Don't dive in over your head or you'll just make a mess of things. Sorry, this is just kind of tough, but I want to get good at the orbital net, so I'll keep working at it. So if at first I don't succeed, I'll try and try again. I'm sure you'll have it down pat in no time. Man, filing documents is way harder than it sounds, but everyone else can do it, so I should learn it too. Just gotta keep at it. I never noticed that picture before. Who is that? Is that the new device? Yes, this is a beta version of the virtual combat simulator the Marduk company is currently testing. Virtual, huh? That sounds pretty neat. Can you seriously use that thing for combat training? Indeed. It connects to each of your Zyphas in order to facilitate it. However, please bear in mind that the simulator interfaces with the user's neurotransmitters. Damage received will be felt, so do be careful. It's impressive it can do so much. It would make things easier to actually be in the situation, even if it's just a simulation. The nuts and bolts of how it all works go way above my head, but it's gonna come in handy so we can be on top of our game. By select use virtual combat simulator from Rosette's computer or your office desk, you can participate in simulated battles. It's a good way to do battles against the enemies you fought as the Grendel, among others. Choose release shards or retreat to end the battle. More battles will be added as you advance the story. Alright, let's test it out. You wish to train on the simulator? Very well.
Activating Virtual Combat Simulator, beta version.
Let's see us get soused.
Keep moving, Ben.
Hey, he's gone too. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. So we're going to end in here today. So let's go ahead and stop. First we're going to save. Yeah, but yeah, so a lot of stuff happened. I know we started chapter 4 right now, or we're in chapter 4 right now. A lot of stuff happened from 3 so far. Just the 2 hours that we were playing, it just seems like we have the main guy at Almada. We have his name now. We still don't know exactly what exactly he's looking for or like what he wants. It just seems like he's one of those villains where it's like his main goal is just destruction for some reason. or he's trying to obtain something, and I don't know exactly what it is. It seems like they're trying to use the Genesis to kind of test out things that they can use to cause more chaos, but we still don't know what exactly their aim is, or why exactly they're trying to stir up so much chaos. We still don't know much about Agnes, which I'm still kind of heated about. I have an inkling of where we might be going for the next part of the story. I think the way how we'll most likely do it is this will be, since we have Rosette, they kind of do a trial period where they get the newest character that they have introduced, like, kind of more acclimated to what exactly we normally do in a day. So most likely what we'll do today is we'll have like a couple of quests that we need to do, like a couple of the 4 SPG quests that we need to do. So we'll most likely go through those, help some people, you know, get some stuff around town. I'll probably do some building of ornaments and everything. Again, to anybody who was watching today and anybody who checked out the stream, or anybody who's still watching, I just want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the playthrough. Hopefully you'll come back and watch me play through again, stumble through words and mess up pronunciations of names and everything like that, and watch me lose. So, but I think that's it for me today. So until next time, take care.